It's not straight. There we go. So back to what I was saying. So yesterday, I was just, what the fuck? It's still, it's not. There we go. What the fuck, is it not strong enough? There you go. Yesterday, I was just mucking about minding my own fucking business, playing my phone, scrolling to Twitter and Instagram. Then I got fucking bored, so I decided to turn on my smart TV because, I never use it. So I decided to turn it on for the first time in like fucking 2 years. And I opened Netflix, and obviously, guys, if you have a Netflix account, obviously you guys know that Netflix has like fucking shitty shows. So I did not had any high expectation. But I kept scrolling to Netflix, trying to find like a show or like it's good and looks good and is good. And I was scrolling, and I found this one fucking TV show, which is called The Gentleman. At first I thought. So if you guys are wondering why everything looks different, well, because this is the next day. So what happened is that yesterday I was recording, right? I was like yapping, I was like having the time of my life. Then all of a sudden my camera turned off, and apparently I forgot to charge the battery of this camera, and that's why it turned off. So I was like, you know what? Let me just record it again the next day. So that's what I did this morning. I recorded, and then I forgot to turn on. I literally forgot to like press the recording button. So literally my camera did not capture shit, and I tried to record it again, like literally probably like 5 minutes ago. But I forgot to put my my memory card in, and yeah, good thing it was only for. Good thing it's only like 5 minutes. I was yapping. So yeah, this is like the fourth time I'm recording this. So hopefully, hopefully nothing happens. Cause I mean, it's been a really. I mean, I've been having like a really bad luck recording this video. But anyways, back to what I was saying yesterday. So. At first, I thought this was like the Gentleman movie made by Guy Ritchie, because I mean this series was also made by Guy Ritchie, but apparently it's not. Because I was like confused when I was I was like looking at the Gentleman, right, and I was looking closely, and I was paying attention closely, and it has like 8 episodes, so I got really confused. So I only watch the first episode, and I don't really like it. And I know you guys might say, oh, you only watch one episode, and you're right here making a video that you don't like. It's only one episode, dude. I know it's only one episode, and probably and will I watch the remaining episode? I don't really know. Is the series good if I watch the whole thing? I don't really know. Maybe probably I will watch the whole thing, and I will have a different a different view of the movie. But right now I'm just telling you my opinion about The Gentleman from the first episode. So if you guys haven't, or you guys never watch the Gentleman, the movie series, by the way, not the movie. So basically, the first episode, we got this rich guy. He has two sons, and he fucking died, right? So he died, and all his wealth went to his youngest son, which was Edward. And his first son was named, I think it was called Frederick. I don't really remember. I don't really care either. And Frederick's like pissed that all his dad's wealth went to Edward's, because apparently the law there is that the eldest son should get like all the wealth. I'm not really sure. And Edward's also shocked because he never thought that he will get all his dad's wealth. And Frederick, he was fucking pissed. Like, he's so pissy. He's like basically pissed, right? And Edward like talked to him. He's like, "What's going on, bro?" And basically, Frederick said that he is in a lot of trouble right now because apparently he owes a mafia boss or like a gangster about like 8 million pounds. And Edwards was like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Why not? I'm just gonna help you pay that 8 million pounds." But the problem is that the gangster or the mafia wants 8 million pounds by the end of the week, and they need that 8 million pounds in cash. Which that's the problem. Edwards has a lot of assets, but he's cash poor. And in this first episode, we're also introduced to Susie Banks, who is like I don't know, she apparently runs a wheat selling organization or type shit. I don't really know, but all I know is that so Edward's dad invested like a huge amount of money to Susie Banks, and Susie Banks like business or like whatever it is controls like about 50% or more of the wheat market. And yeah, that's basically like the whole fucking plot of the first episode. Edwards needs to get the 8 million pounds by the end of this week with the help of Susie Banks. That's apparently it. At first he thought of selling the artwork, but his butler said that it will take like months to to auction it or something, and then he considered on selling the mansion or whatever it is, because apparently his butler said that someone is interested in buying it. And fun fact, the person who's interested in buying his manor is Gus. Yeah, Gus is here from Better Call Saul, which is like really surprising. I think he is. I mean, it's fucking good. You can't complain if you have Gus, sorry, in like movie series, and he acts like Gus also. And yeah, that's basically the whole conflict and the whole plot of the film, and that's basically it. Like, Edwards did found like a million pounds in cash in a safe inside his manor, but Frederick, for some reason, Frederick decided to be like a complete idiot. He decided to take the money. He took the money and gave the money to a friend so that the friend will put a bet on the boxer. But the problem is the friend never put the bet on the boxer. So basically, his friend just steals all his money, and that's basically it. Later on, Susie Banks meet with the mafia boss, and Susie Banks like, "Oh, can you bring down the tab to £4 million?" And the mafia boss like, "Okay, I'll bring down the tab to £4 million." But Frederick has to like dance in like a chicken suit, apologizing to like him, the mafia boss. And yeah, that's basically it. Like they got Edwards and Susie got the £4 million, and Frederick dance like chicken dance in front of the mafia boss. But here's the plot. So in the end of the episode, the mafia boss went to Edward's manor or mansion, and there's also Frederick, right? And basically Frederick dressed like a chicken and keeps dancing like a complete fucking moron. But for some reason the mafia boss is not satisfied with like his dancing. He wants Frederick to be like more like chicken-like, which he can't do it. And Frederick got frustrated and he shoots like the fucking mafia boss. And obviously yeah, that's basically it. And by watching the first episode, I already know what will happen to the next episode and the whole series. The mafia is going to go after Edwards and Frederick. It's that fucking simple. You don't need a rocket scientist to figure that out. And yeah, that's basically it. Like, will I watch the whole fucking series? I don't really know. I'm not really interested. The reason that I'm not really interested and the reason that I don't like about this movie is the main character, Edwards. So Edwards is played by Theo James. Obviously, you guys know Theo James from the series Divergent. Now, he's not really a good actor, to be honest. I don't really like his like 4. I think he plays 4 in Divergent. I don't really like his acting skills in 4 in Divergent. I think it's fucking bad. And in this episode, it's quite bad. Like, his character it's like you could say it's very boring. His character is very emotionless when he finds out that his dad is about to die. Like for some reason he has no reaction, and when he finds out that all his dad's wealth is going to him, he has like for some reason he has no reaction. He just like give a plain face, and that's like the problem. I think is the side characters like stole the show. Gus obviously stole the show, and Frederick stole the show. Even though Frederick is a bastard and a fucking idiot, but the actor who played Frederick, like his performance is really good. And then you got like the mafia boss, who his performance, it's fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie. Other than that, I don't really like the main character, and yeah, that's about it. That's why I will like if I want to continue watching the series, like I don't really know if I want to because the main character is that boring. And I'm not saying that I can make a better movie than Guy Ritchie, but I think you should make like your main character likable instead of boring. So I can't get attached to the main character, so like, it's hard for me to continue with the series if I can't get attached to it. And then I don't really like the relationship or the chemistry between Edwards and Frederick. In my opinion, I think there's no chemistry. Like it's it's there's no chemistry. I can't feel like they're brothers. Like they don't act like brothers at all. They just act like two friends. Like they just act like friends. And even if they're friends, I don't feel the chemistry, in them. And I think that's about it that I don't like about the movie. Oh yeah, about the side characters. I think in the first episode we were introduced to a lot of characters. There's probably about like I think 9 or more characters that we were introduced to, which I'm not really a big fan of because most of the characters are like they're just characters. They have no personalities at all. And the good thing about this movie, or the good part is, obviously it's Gus. And every time if a character is explaining something, we get like text from we get text explaining what the character is explaining, and I think that's really creative. The other thing is, Guy uses Ritchie directing style is here, and I really like Guy Ritchie directing style where his character is like telling something and the scene will like shift. Like you guys know what I mean. But yeah, that's the thing that I like about Guy Ritchie. Whenever like a character is like explaining or like telling a story, the scene will like shift to like that character doing the story that the character is telling, which it's really fun. Other than that, I'll give this movie probably like a, I don't know, 5 out of 10 if I'm being honest, if I'm being generous. But I don't know if I watch the whole series, maybe I would have like a different perspective on the movies. Maybe I could like it. I don't really know. But so far the first episode is, I don't really like it. It's not great. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys will like it. Yep, this is my first ever video, and I do apologize if like the editing or like the quality of the video or even the sound is really bad. I've never done this before, and yeah, hopefully you guys will subscribe, like, and support me always. I'll see you guys later on. Peace.